Hello friends, welcome to Dr. Rajkumar's Learning App. So today we are going to see about semiconductors. Now it is said that semiconductors are the most complicated inventions of man. So it is also called as the base of the fourth industrial revolution. So what are these semiconductors? Semiconductors, in a simple way, we can say that these are the integrated circuits or microchips. They are something which has the electrical properties between the conductors and the insulators. So they do not conduct total electricity, or they are not totally insulators, but they are in between this. So these are the integrated circuits or the electronic components such as diodes and transistors, which are made up of semiconductors. Now to manufacture these semiconductors we need silicon, germanium, or even gallium arsenide. So where are these semiconductors used? In the present life of the humans, these semiconductors, they are used in most of all the electronic gadgets. In the automobile industry, it is largely used in ACs, even in the mobile phones, laptops and refrigerators. These semiconductors are used. So how are these semiconductors produced? Firstly, we have to design the semiconductors, then comes manufacturing part, and then it's the assembly. Now this designing part, it is most costliest method. Most of the MNCs, they invest nearly 25% of their revenue only on the designing, that is research and development. Then coming to manufacturing, here the countries like Taiwan and China, they are the hub for the manufacturing of the semiconductors. And then comes the assembly part. Now assembly, it doesn't require much of the capital investment. Why? Because the labor here used, they are semi-skilled, and cheap labor here it is required as compared to designing, where highly skilled labor are required. Now when we talk about chip making industries, Taiwan dominates the market. Here the companies like TSMC, they dominate the manufacturing of the semiconductors. So it has become the hub for the manufacturing of the chips. Likewise, China, US, South Korea and Japan, these are also the other countries which are dominating in the manufacturing of semiconductors. Now here we can see the companies like Intel, TSM, Qualcomm, also Samsung. They are most important chip making companies. Now recently we saw that due to pandemic, this semiconductor supply industry or the supply chain was hampered. So most of the countries which dependent on China were losing, or the imports were reduced or completely stopped due to the pandemic. So there was a need generated to diversify the supply chain of the semiconductors or manufacturing of the semiconductors in different countries or different locations other than China or Taiwan. So due to this supply chain, automobile industries all over the world, it was affected, because semiconductors are used in automobiles like cars on a large scale. Now these semiconductors, they are used in the automobile industry for the production of the automatic cars, for the higher automation. So there was a need felt during the pandemic that there should be diversification of the supply chain of the semiconductors. So now due to this challenge, many of the companies, they are shifting their base from China to other countries like Indonesia or Vietnam. So to reduce the challenges of the supply chain, the diversification has been taking place, and even the companies, they are shifting their base to US and European countries as well. So now what's the position of India? India imports nearly 100% of the semiconductors, which comes mostly from China. So due to lack of manufacturing base in India, we need to import all of our requirements of the semiconductors from other countries. But many of the companies or the industries, they have established their integrated device manufacturing designing centers across India. So India has one advantage here regarding to designing and assembling. So what is the reason that India has advantage over designing and assembly? Because India has skilled workforce which can help to design strongest and smallest of the semiconductors, as well as India can provide semi-skilled labors with less cost. So now India is spending nearly 15 billion on electronic imports. So to reduce these imports, there is a huge challenge for India. Now to overcome this, India has recently launched a scheme for the semiconductors, that is production linked incentive scheme, which will be providing nearly 76,000 crores, that is $10 billion for this industry. So what are the provisions of this policy? So the government will provide certain incentives for the manufacturers to establish the plants in India. Now if we see the cost or the capital required to set up one manufacturing industry or a foundry, it will take nearly 15 to 20 billion dollar. Such a huge capital is required to set up only one foundry. But giving the incentives or providing the incentives to the manufacturing companies will help us to attract different industries or companies to establish their units in India. It will also help to attract the foreign investment in the semiconductor industries in India. Now this scheme also aims to provide training to nearly 85,000 to 1 lakh engineers and technicians. Now this skilled workforce or labor force can help to design semiconductors which are smaller in size but they are much powerful. So now this scheme will help different companies in the form of capital as well as technological collaboration. Now providing the incentives to manufacturing industries, and due to the other advantages which India has, like designing hub or assembling hub, it can provide the competition, it can give the competition to the global companies which are having its base in countries like China and Taiwan or USA. But there are many challenges in making India as a hub for manufacturing of the semiconductors. So establishing an industry for manufacturing of semiconductors is a time consuming. It's a time consuming process. So a lot of time is required to set up a plant. Lot of research and development has to be done for designing of the chips or the semiconductors. Again, manufacturing takes lot of time. So what is the problem here? So manufacturing of the semiconductors or the chips required the machines or highly specialized machines. Now again, due to this pandemic, there is a shortage of the machines in the market. Now even if we try to purchase the second hand machines, there is again challenge that many of the countries, they are not in the position to sell the machines because of this shortage of the machines in the market. Again, the second challenge is about the cost. So as I earlier said that establishment of one manufacturing unit or the foundry, it will take nearly 15 to 20 billion dollars of the capital. Even if we go for establishment of semiconductor company or unit which will be producing the basic semiconductors, it will take nearly $1 billion of capital. So again, we need to import large amount of technology, which can again take time. So importation of the technology, again, it is a time consuming. So as I earlier said, there is again shortage of the machineries. So these are some of the challenges which India needs to overcome. There are again challenges that many of the Southeast Asian countries like Vietnam, they are giving competition to India, as many of the units or the companies they are shifting their base from China and Taiwan to these countries. So India needs a proper policy to be implemented to make India as the hub for manufacturing of the semiconductors. So this was all about semiconductors. So thanks for joining us. Thank you.